What you doing? What you doing? What are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my God. I haven't had any sleep, guys. It's Joanne. Y'all know me. I'm the crazy person that yells at people on the street. I'm kidding. I'm not. Guys, it's still raining. Somebody needs to build an ark. I don't know, because it's just going to keep raining, and I don't know why this is crooked, and I don't understand it. Oh, you know, I know why. Because I got to do this. Oh, look. Oh, look. Now it's normal. Oh, wrong way. This way. Oh, hi. Din Zabrano, how are you? All right, we'll get you guys in the right spot. Hang on a minute. Beep. Okay, that's good. Hi, Leila. Mike. Yo, we in the kitchen today again. I can't. I literally can't anymore. It's too much. Either Robert, hey girl, Dave, Jeffrey, Steve D, supposed to start raining here tonight. Really? Guys, it's been raining so much. I feel like I need to build a boat. 2x2. Hi, classy. Guys, I know we're starting later today because I actually had a whole survey interview thing to do. You know, by the employer, Google, YouTube. And so I had to get that done. It was an hour long. It took me everything. And I actually feel like right now, we need to be doing coffee. Because, yo, the struggle is real. Hey there, Treat99. How you doing? The struggle is real, and I can't go for some Bustelo. I got to go for some espresso. Richard Slagowski, hello, everybody. Did you guys crack up with that short? Was that not the funniest damn thing ever? I thought it was hilarious. Because that person had me cracking up. You know, guys, we all have these names. Everybody says Karen. Don't be a Karen. God, you know what? That's true. Don't be a Karen. But you know what else? Don't be a damn Susan. I got all my coffee falling on me. Hi, Krill. Christina, welcome in. Adriana, thanks for letting me know. Letting you know what? Long time no see. What were you guys doing? She would have had no one recognize her at all. I know. If she hadn't freaking acted like a damn fool. Now, like I said, in my short, I didn't mention who it was. But if you know, you know. And I know some people were like, but Ange, send it to TMZ. Okay, I could send it to TMZ. Hang on, I gotta get my mug. And yes, I actually have to go in another room to go get my mug. Why? Because that's how small the apartment is. Everything's in another room. Don't let don't be a Susan Sarandon. Susan was having a moment, clearly. Clearly, she was having a moment. But what are we going to do today in the kitchen? Well, my son, it's the holiday season. So as we as moms like to make sure our kids have everything. Nista's pancakes were stale. Yeah, Nista's pancakes were stale. What do you mean they were stale? They were stale? She made some stale-ass pancakes? No. So far, very good. Okay. Or stale. Was it Madonna? It wasn't Madonna. It was a Susan. So, just don't be that person. Don't be thinking. The funny part is I almost feel like, literally, I felt like she got offended that I didn't know who she was. And then I just continued to read her for filth. That part kind of cracked me up. She's 77 years old. You got a bird video on a bedroom TV. Both cats falling asleep. Oh, really? Oh, she's out eating. Oop, I'm mixing up my milk. But yes, today what we're going to do is we're going to make puppy chow together, because a lot of you guys didn't know what I was talking about. And I figured, okay, well, I got to make some anyway. Let's do it together. We're going to start off with some coffee. Do you often see celebs around New York City? Yes, I do. I wear like Susan Sarandon style. You're so crazy, Fafo. You would have bugged, what does it say? You would have bugged her. Clearly, we couldn't figure her out until later. I know! Couldn't have been Lucci. She was in LA? Okay, because Lucci was here the other day. But I'm telling you, it was Susan Sarandon. Oh, wait, I said the name. You have that same milk frother? I know, it was cheap. All right, this is how we do it. 1 whole box of Chex. Now, you could use corn, rice, or wheat. Now, who's going to use wheat? That tastes gross. Let's just get it out of there. Rice. Now, I'm not eating this. This is not for me. I am giving. I'm a very giving person. I am giving it to my son, making it for him. Oh, see on the back, they call it Muddy Buddies. We call it People Chow. Yeah, they call it Muddy Buddies. We call it Puppy Chow. One of your favorite cereals? Yeah. Well, I feel like all I do is make garbage. Like, that's it. I just keep making more garbage. Don't get so mad. Do you know how much garbage we make? Yeah, she was pretty twisted. She was pretty twisted up, man. And I'll tell you the reason why. Apparently, she made some remarks a couple of weeks ago at a rally, and they weren't received well. And my sister then informed me that she was dropped by her agent and everything. And I'm like, oh, so that's probably why she's flipping the hell out. Cereal with chocolate. Look, unmatched. I know, right, Isabella? That's how irrelevant she is. Wait, what did Stex say? I'm busy building my ark. I know, I swear to God, Coconut Telegraph. Can you make sure there's room for Joe and I and Josh and everybody? You thought she was dead. No, she's 77 years old. She is alive. We have proof of that yesterday. I actually showed it to a couple other people, Fafo, and they also took a look. I didn't even say who I thought it was. Didn't even say. And they have like no idea what I'm talking about half the time, because, you know, I'm trippy like that. And they all both said, oh, yo, that's totally 100% her. I said, listen to this thing. And they go, no, I don't need to listen to it. And there's a knife in your face. I know! Ah! Ooh. Ooh. That's tasty. Ooh, that's gonna... I need it. Guys, I need it today. You don't even know. I was up late watching a show. Watching somebody's damn video. Okay. Okay, stop sizzling. We don't need to sizzle that much. Yes, I just used my teeth. I don't want to hear you guys read me for filth, okay? But just be over it. I keep it really simple here, guys, with how I make this. I don't measure. If people know me, like my family, my, husband, son, they know that I do not measure. What does this all take? This takes 1 bag of chocolate chips. Now, I know, the funny thing is they have a million different kind of chip varieties now. And you probably need a half a jar of peanut butter. I'm going to say a half a jar, a little jar. Okay? We get, this one is Bowl and Basket, natural creamy peanut butter. No sugar. It's just peanuts and salt. I'm going to tell you guys, there doesn't need to be anything else in your peanut butter. And I guess you could say, I don't want any salt. But why? Why would you say that? And next time, please say in her face, you have no clue who she is, and ask chat while she's there. Can you please? That would be funny. For real. She'd flip out. You guys, I've already told you. You guys know me. I have major issues identifying. I've told you guys this. I have major issues identifying celebrities on the street. Like, I'll know that they're a celebrity. Hey there, Bradley. I'll know they're a celebrity. I'll be like, I know who they are, but I won't know their name. This one, I didn't even know she was a celebrity. Like, you looked so bad that I didn't know you were a celebrity. Now, you gotta look pretty bad, right? I didn't even know. Didn't even know. Got your bowl of cereal. Now, I have melted 1 bag of chocolate chips. I have melted 3/4 of a stick of butter because I didn't want to have to use a whole stick. I don't need you can use probably like half stick of butter. Like a 1/4 cup of butter. And then I put in a teaspoon of vanilla, a half a little jar of peanut butter. I live in LA. I don't care who they are and don't recognize. I know. Yes, Yoko Ono and I, like this, baby. I'd walk by her apartment all the time. She'd wave down to me and I'd be like, hi, Yoko. Now she's moved away. Hi, Dave Jeffrey. She walked up to you so much for her I know, Dave. My hokos were bugging my arch and my foot, so gotta heal, insert, solve the problem. You know what? That's what I was always talking about, like Leela, is that some people have, like, the way their arch is doesn't work with the shoe. Hey there, Sunshine NYC, how you doing? Now, I have to remember, cannot lick our fingers or anything because this is not compliant for me. I know, she actually invaded my privacy, right? She totally did. Then what do we do with this? We pour the chocolate on it all. Josh will be very happy that I have made another batch. Now, like I said before, guys, you guys can use the rice one, the corn one. The corn seems to have a stronger staying power. I should have told her, you were Action Kid? No. I'm going to be more famous than Action Kid. I'm kidding. I don't care. But I thought it was hilarious that she just kept going on. Did you catch me crossing the street? And when you listen back to it, it's like, did you want me to catch you crossing the street? I really handled it nicely, though. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Hi there, Is Gender. Hi, Bamicator. Let me tell you, I just literally... the thing is I'm not going to lie to her and say, no, I didn't catch you crossing the street. Because I'm going to tell you, I probably caught you crossing the street. Were you in my frame? If you were, you're on the video. I can't tell her Ange is Brian Christopher. Yo, that dude's got money. But you know what? He's worked for every freaking thing of it. I swear to God. I do not throw him any hate. What am I cooking? I am making what I call people chow, Chex Mix. You know, what is it? Is it General Mills? General Mills calls it Muddy Buddies. Now, I'm going to show you guys. We've mixed it all together. You guys have seen how fast this has gone. This is what it looks like when it just has chocolate on it. Now, I take an entire box of powdered sugar. Yeah, an entire box, guys. And we dust it all because this is where it gets messy. This is where it gets messy, folks. Look at, we are 13 minutes in and we almost have a completed treat. This is how fast you guys can make this. Swear to God. It's really fast. I gotta keep turning it, and I'm not using my hands because I don't need to be that person. But yeah. Yes, we all know that she interrupted my privacy and how dare she interrupt the live stream like that? That's the part that killed me. I'm like, woman, you are currently interrupting the live stream that I am talking to all of my viewers, which was funny. There, now I can see how many people are. I always like, I don't know why, I gotta figure out how many people are in. How many people am I talking to? Now, I did think, okay, it should stop raining by 1. Guess what? It's not stopped raining. It's not even, who was it? Who? Her name was Susan. And she wasn't Thelma. You can figure it out. Put a little bit more in. Put a little bit more. Hi, Paul. We're mixing. We're mixing. Susan was being a Susan. You know, they always have these names. They don't always be like, she was being an Angela. Like, to be an, like, that doesn't even roll off. It's either you're Karen or a Susan. It shows, I'll show this to the missus, and maybe she'll decide to finally cook. Oh, this, look it. I'm not even 15 minutes in. And it's almost done. I'm just mixing in the powdered sugar so it's not sticky. That's all I'm doing. This is like crack. Swear to God. You know, this is called Midwest cooking at its finest. Because all Midwest cooking starts from the side of a box of cereal or a can of soup. Hey there, YouTube experiment. How are you? And I don't care what anybody says. I'm not trashing the Midwest because, yo, I am from the Midwest. You guys know this. Hi, Diane, YouTube Stacks. Oh, you're just saying hi to everybody. Okay, I'm like trying to read that. Like, what does that mean? All right, we gotta put the rest of it in. And I'm just sprinkling, dinkling, sprinkling. Dink. Okay. My son gets very happy when I make this because he's like, Mom, it's the one thing that's holding me together this week. And that made me laugh. Because you know how you guys, especially during this silly season, it's kind of tough sometimes. I swear to God. But I guess you guys could kind of probably guess what the topic of the podcast that I will film later on today will be on. Guess. Can you guess? It's going to be about people and what they think about us YouTubers or people filming in public. Now, I know a lot of people in here possibly watch me from like they do, you know, gambling and online stuff. Oh, I totally feel that Mom's homemade snacks are the best, right? It keeps us sane. Like if you can come home, my hands are just a little bit candied right now. If you come home and there's like the perfect snack, like for real, right, Adriana? Yeah. And it's crazy. You know what's crazy thing to me? And I think all the moms in here, okay, we used the whole bag, can probably relate to this. The freaky part to life is when you become the elder. When you guys become the elder of the family. And like you're the mom. And like you're no longer the one that gets stuff done for them. Like you have to do everything. Someday all YouTube streamers will be roaming the streets, bumping into each other. I feel like that happens. I bump into a lot of streamers here in my city. But you guys know that. Okay, you guys want to see what it looks like? It's all mixed up. 'Tis all mixed. It's nice. It's now fluffy and white. And then that's what it looks like. This is what we call puppy chow. People chow. Puppy chow. Chex Mix calls it Muddy Buddies. It's ready to go. Are you cracking up? That took all of 18 minutes. And I started, not even actually starting, I don't know. Now I put it in a Tupperware bowl. I do. We just dump it all in here. And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, he will be so happy. And then I cover it up. Hang on, I'm going to shake it a little. And it's ready. Stored in a Tupperware bin. It's great. They can take a little bit whenever they want to, and it's wonderful. Oh my God. Joe has said, because I made a batch already once and it's gone. He's like, Angela, it took everything for me to not go face down in that thing. And I said, you can't go face down in that. It is not for us. And he's like, I know, but I want it. And I said, you can't have it. None for you. None for you, sir. So I'm not going to do the dishes right now, but I am going to have them set. Basically, the only dishes I have is a big mixing bowl, a spatula, one saucepan, and one knife. That's all I used. That's all. That's it. And it took me 15 minutes to throw it together, start to finish. Hi, Annette Morales. And that's the cooking segment. Yo, we don't have to get all crazy. Me making that cake the other day, that was a lot. Those bars, that was a lot. That was a lot for me. It was. Oh my God, that tastes so good. I swear to God, that tastes so good. Let's go sit over here. Let me see. We're going to take a little walk through my apartment. You know how I do, guys. Now, let's see. Ooh, it's still raining. Look. It's still raining out there. As you guys know, I live in a tiny little apartment here in New York City. It's still raining. Here, I'm going to have you guys see this because look out the window. Oh, that's the wrong way. That's the window. We're going to put up I'm going to turn on the little lamp. That's my little tree. That's my decorations, guys. That's my tree. Right there. Yeah. That's it. That's the tree. I don't do a big tree or anything like that. We just do little stuff. I'll have other stuff to pull out. But that's where we're at right now. As far as we're getting. We're not going crazy. Anyway, so we're going to have a little coffee talk. And that wind is angry. It is angry out there. It's not being kind. Classic view of other buildings. I have a similar view to you, YouTube experience. Isn't that funny? Yes, it is Rear Window. That movie by Alfred Hitchcock. I remember when I saw that movie when I was living here. I was in Central Park with my sister because they had outdoor movies for free. They do. In the summer. Great thing about New York. A lot of free stuff. Oh, we have to water plants today. Josh told me that. Shit, I gotta water the plants. But anyway, I don't know what kind of plants it is. I have to water it though because now that I say it, I have to do it because if I don't do it, I'm going to be red for filth. And yeah. So let's come over here. I'll just use my pitcher that I use for coffee, make my kettle, because it holds a lot of water. It's a hot day in your way? Really? Not here, man. It's supposed to be 50, but I think it feels like, I think it's supposed to be like 55, but I think it feels like it's 50, 48, something like that. We got plants all over the place here, so I gotta water this one. I was told water that one. Let's water this one. You know, gotta give them some water because Josh says we haven't watered them in a while. Water this one. I don't know. He brings every damn plant home. Okay, let's water this one. You gotta give them some water because they're a little thirsty. Okay, that one's watered. I gotta water this one. Look at, you guys are all making me work. I don't know, I'm gonna get to this one. Hang on a minute. Hang on, I gotta put you up. Desi Taz with the $5 super sticker, hon. Thank you. Thank you so much while I sit here and water the plants. Are you guys laughing? This is what I'm doing today. I hope I don't drop water all over me. That would suck. Okay. That's got water. All right, we watered them. My son cannot read me for filth because we have so many plants. And I guarantee you I've missed some. In fact, I don't know what... Oh, she's up there. That's all right. That's all right. We'll water them in a little bit. Oh, I'll do it now. I gotta do it. Because if I don't do it, I'll forget, and then it'll be a dead plant. Thank you so much, Scott. You're off to finish your baking. Oh my God. What are you making? I must have missed it because I can't see all of the chat. Because, you know, I'm blind half the time. Put a little water in this dude. I can't reach that one. I'm too little. I'm too little. All I wanted to do was sit down. Now I gotta go get my coffee. Hi, Colleen. Denny, welcome in. Okay, now we can sit here. I haven't had lunch either. Have you guys had lunch? Why does coffee taste so good? When it's like good coffee, like it has the flavors, it tastes so damn good. But yeah, today, rain. And it's not like little rain. It's like rain. Like rain, get your galoshes out, get your raincoat out, umbrella out. You are going to be wet. Like this is like, I am the Morton's fisherman rain. Hi, Brian Davis. But yeah, so I figured we'd come on. I'd show you how to make the little puppy chow. And then I'm thinking about ordering lunch. Because I don't want to keep cooking all day. It's such a pain. No snow. I know, no snow. I can feel a nice breeze coming in finally because last night it was warm. And I slept terribly. Sugar cookies, chocolate chip peanut butter, and butter tarts. Oh, God. Take care, Scott. Make sure. If you can, show us a picture. I want to see what this stuff looks like. Everybody start posting your pictures of your cookies and your treats that you make. Because I always loved it when people would share their recipes. Now this one, the peanut butter thing, I actually will post it. It's on the back of a Chex box. It's called Muddy Buddies. That's what they call it. But we have always called it Puppy Chow. I have a big cup. I do have a big cup. This is my mug. We got him from an artist who used to be out of Brooklyn, but now he's upstate. But now I think he makes them somewhere. I don't know. I think he moved overseas. You have to go to Sheetz for your free coffee? Really? All from scratch. Scott, damn. That sounds fabulous. I went to the Red Cross Christmas party yesterday. They must have been 30 different kinds of cookies there. Really? Wow. That's amazing. You make cookies on Christmas Eve? Oh, damn. Christmas Eve is when we're eating. You're having pizza? Pizza sounds good, but when we get pizza sent here, we have to plan. Just wait. We actually have to plan when we order pizza because of the box. Like when you guys get pizza anywhere else, there's always like, this is what blew me away. And now I think this way. And so when I go other places, it confuses me. Here in New York, you only get one size pizza. Okay? That's it. There's no small, medium, large, jumbo. One size. That's it. There's only one size pizza. They only have one size pizza box. That's it. Everywhere else that I've ever lived, everybody has a choice of sizes of pizza. They have personal, small, medium, and large. It's funny to me. On Christmas Day, I'll be watching a movie and eating Chinese food. So typical. You know what, YouTube? We did the same thing. I am trying to decide. I don't want to get you guys all excited, but I kind of do. My wife makes oatmeal cookies, but she said she can't bake them for 4 days. What? She made the oatmeal cookie batter and it's just sitting in the fridge? Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, they only have one size and it's ginormous. It's a manhole cover. It's basically the size of a manhole cover. So when you get the pizza, it's in this ginormous box. And as you know, you see my kitchen. And I can't even open my fridge all the way, guys, because my kitchen is so little. So we can't put the pizza box in the thing. It's a thing. Hey there, Beach Bum. It's already portioned up. Stacks, what are you doing? Just take them and shove them in the oven. Yeah, you can get a slice, but everybody here, if you ordered. Oh, you like my t-shirt? It's from our van life. Our van life edition. You gotta do the oatmeal cookies that you bake right away. I know, I already failed by telling you I don't want you to get excited. But there is, I don't know if it's going to be on that day or around that day. I'm not sure. But I want to get other people to go, but I don't know who's, it's like, if people leave town. So many people leave town. It's ridiculous. But I want to take you guys all for dim sum. I want you to experience a true Chinese dim sum, extravaganza. Carts rolling around, looking at the menu that is in not a language that any of us speak, unless you guys are Chinese and can read it to me and translate. That would be nice. Oh, you think his wife doesn't want it to be eaten before Christmas? Oh, but then why'd she make it? Just put them in a thing and then stick them in the... If you live somewhere cold, put it in the garage after they're done. Yes. We were all going to go for dim sum, where we have to get the little things stamped. Like, if you guys have ever seen the movie, I think it's Working Girl. And what's her face is rolling around with the cart and stuff, and they get little stamps and stuff on dim sum. That's it. It's it. Yeah, they do that. And it's like in a giant hall. It's according to the recipe. Like, it's got to be, what, fermented? Oh, damn, that's crazy. What kind of recipe is this? They'll probably taste phenomenal. I know, dim sum. Your tree is like a cone. Joe can use it at a parking lot. I watched Home Alone. Thank you, taking us personal around. I recognize. Yeah, there's so many places in the movie. I know. Isn't that like a cone? That's my Christmas tree that we found at the store or the business called American Christmas. And it's up by Mount Vernon, which is like maybe 20 minutes from here. Very close. And they actually do all the decorations for like Saks Fifth Avenue and Cartier, all those big outdoor decorations, indoor things. They do them and they store them there. It's really wild. Dim sum, then dim sum and more. I know. Wouldn't that be funny if we went for dim sum and then we'd have to pick out the really weird stuff to try to eat? I think that could be funny. That could be a lot of fun. We'll see. I got to figure it out. I would love to do it on Christmas because I got to tell you, it's crazy. You grew up in Mount Vernon until you were like 15. That's awesome. So you know the area. I don't know how long they've been around, but it's been a long time. You remember when I bought it, right? And I was like, look at this. This is kind of cool. And I think I maybe paid $10 for the thing. It was really cheap. It was in like their outlet section. They have a floor which has all the stuff that they need to get rid of that stores are no longer using. So that you can buy these ginormous Christmas balls. And I kept thinking, I think this is where those people in Dyker Heights get some stuff. I know. Stacks, I know. You want to see Joe eat the chicken feet. He's like, if I have to eat chicken feet, he's like, somebody's going to have to pay me to eat the chicken feet. I'm like, Joe, I can't make people do that. He's like, Angela, I don't want to eat the chicken feet. I'm like, but come on, Joe, we have to try it. I know. I made myself like a cappuccino coffee. Diaper Heights is full of crap. It's not full of crap. Stop it. Hi, Dahlia Rose. How are you? I mean, it was fun. But can you imagine going through Diaper Heights in the rain? That would suck. Like, big time. Like, if we peek outside the window, we could see into other people's apartments. Hang on. Okay. We're gonna view. Like, look, you can actually see. Like, she's got her bed right there. That's the bed. Like, damn. People can't see my bed. My bed's not by the window. But you can see her bed. Like, if we zoomed in there, so don't worry about it. Now, I have actually, oh, look, there's a dude across the way. Hang on. I don't know if I can show you. Oh, look, there's people over there. They're in the kitchen. They're in the kitchen cooking. It's a rear view window. I don't have blinds. You guys know I have no blinds. Is it Susan's apartment? No, Susan lives in a much nicer apartment. I don't know where she lives. Do I like the rain? No. I mean, guys, the rain in New York is that it doesn't just come down. And you can hear the rain. It's really loud. It comes in sideways. And then it splashes up. So your feet are wet. Your legs are wet for sure. Your whole body is wet. The only thing, if you use an umbrella that's dry, is your head. Maybe. Leela, I have seen a naked guy across the way. And it was funny as hell. I got up one morning, I was drinking my coffee, and I was staring out the weather window, which is the window in the front room. We call it like our cafe. And I'm standing there looking out my window, and it's really early, like 6:30, 7 o'clock on a weekend. And I'm looking out, and I thought, that guy's naked. And he's on his phone, but he's full-blown naked in his window. It was funny. I had to call Joe. It was a New York moment. How's the water? The water is rainy. I put out the garbage today in a break. The rain. You did, Robert? Did you run in? You keep your shades closed? We don't have any. Like, we legit have none. Hi there, Paul Freed. My sister is in town till Wednesday, then off to South Carolina for Christmas at their house. Please. P.S. I don't take the plane. You don't take the plane? I hate taking the plane. I think the problem is if I take the plane somewhere, I want it to be to like a great location where I'm going to be there for a while. If I take the plane and I'm only there for like, I don't know, 2 days, 3 days, it bothers me. Like I made that whole trek and it's only 2 or 3 days. And then the thing is when I'm there, either I have to be a place where public transit is super available, and that's a very rare thing, or I have to be someplace, like there's a lot of public transit, or I have to be a place where it's walkable. Like I can walk to the different places, or I don't need to walk, you know what I mean? You're getting snow in Ohio, darling? Wow. Yes, thank you, Classy, for posting that. You encourage people to peek in your window, Patrick? What will we see? You guys don't know what you'll see in here. You guys could see everything. Joe is always walking around in it. I'm like, Joe, for real? He's like, Angela, I don't care. And you know what? I understand because I don't care either. If I have to walk from this place to that place and they see me for 30 seconds, it's fine. We have tomorrow a lot of rain and raining today. Greetings from the Netherlands. Oh my God. We've been getting so much rain lately. I don't even understand, Paul. It's been a lot of rain. Rains on Sunday. Every Sunday it frickin' rains. Yeah. I don't know. Can you guys believe that like Christmas is next Monday? Holy shit. Oh my God. We in danger. So think about it. Do you think I should do a dim sum thing? Yes, I don't have to shovel rain. I don't have to shovel anything, Robert. I live in an apartment in New York City. There's people that do that. I don't have to do that. They come by, clean off the sidewalks. Sidewalks are cleared. They have to be cleared. I think they actually have like a thing about it being cleared. The streets in Manhattan, always cleared. I know. Hi there, Cleo. Yeah, streets in Manhattan are always cleared. Now, like I've always said, when we get snow, it probably won't be till like, I'm going to say late January is probably when we're going to hit snow. They said we're going to have above normal temperatures, which I don't know what that means, considering that the past 3 years or whatever, 2 years, it's been above normal. We haven't had snow. We just got to clean off the Jeep. Well, yeah, we clean off the Jeep. And then because we have a Jeep, we don't have to shovel out. Everybody else who has a car, this is the other thing you don't know that you have to pay attention to here in New York during the winter in a storm. If you have a regular car and you park it on the street, because I'm going to say like 90% of the people who have a car in New York park it on the street, okay? We can't afford parking in a garage unless you're bougie and you got a lot of extraneous cash sitting around and you feel like paying an extra car payment somewhere, because that's how much it costs to park in a garage per month. It's more than that. It's sometimes it's like $1,000 to park your car in a garage. Then you have to dig your car out, okay? Because what will happen is the snowplows will come by and they will plow your car in. And then people go around and dig people out. Hey there, Ambrose, how are you? But because we have a Jeep and it sits up high, this is why we will always try to get a bigger car or something. We can ride over the snow. We just put it in four-wheel and ride over the snow. Hey, Picard, how are you? Makes it a lot easier. I will tell you that. Makes it so much simpler. It's amazing. Because we'll see everybody else trying to like ice pick their way out of the snow. Exactly, Mr. Metalhead. Anywhere from $1,000 to $1,200 a month for a garage. Think about that, guys. Most people's car payments there's nowhere near that high. But you're going to pay $1,000 to store your car every month. And that's not even that you can go in and drive away. That's like you have to tell them you're coming to get your car. That's the thing. You have to tell them you're coming to get your own car. And then they will tell you like, yes, at this time. I need a car at this time. You have to call them by a certain time. It's weird. Your mother and I used to go to a Jewish deli on Christmas when she got too old to cook. See, I think that, Steve D, that's... Josh, Joe, and I have always put this tradition way back, like for a really long time. I can't even remember when we started it. But on Christmas Day, we decided that we didn't want to cook. Christmas Eve was always our dinner, Vigilia. It's a Polish tradition. But on Christmas Day, we were always like, nobody wants to cook. What are we going to eat? And you kind of wanted to go out. You know, because like when you live anywhere, like in the middle of America, and we were in Minnesota at that point, you want to do something on Christmas, but we didn't have family near us. We haven't had family near us since Joe and I got married. We've always been that branch of the family that lives away. Pretty far away, pretty much. Not next to family. I don't know why. So Christmas Day was always the three of us. So we always tried to do something, you know, that we would do. And then it came up, I'm like, let's go get Chinese. So we would get dressed and then we would go get Chinese dinner and stuff. And that was in the middle of Minnesota. We would go find out whatever Chinese restaurant was open. And I'm going to tell you, trying to find a Chinese restaurant open in the middle of America is very difficult because most places follow Christmas and they're closed. Here in New York, it's completely different because you have people from so many different cultures. And so anyway, we always did that. So now here it's like perfect, except it's insane when you try to go get Chinese. It is backed up. You will wait an hour and a half to 2 hours for a seating at a dim sum place. Chinese food popular among Jewish community for Christmas. You can't go to Little Italy. Yes, you're right. It's very popular here because of the Chinese. I bet the Chinese places and dim sum are very popular among the Jewish. So they're all open. Everybody goes and gets Chinese. So I think that's what we've always done. We've been doing this and everybody laughed at us. And then what was funny is like, I don't know, 20 years ago when we told people that we would go get Chinese food on Christmas, everybody thought, that's such a wonderful tradition. And they were like, we want to do it too. KFC in Japan is a big thing. It is. Really, McD's it is. For Christmas, oh my God. No, we're not doing McDonald's. But usually what we do on Christmas would be we watch like a series of movies. And it's like those that have like multiple movies in like the storytelling. Like it would either be like, you know, Star Wars or any of those, you know, Return of the King. We would watch the entire series. It's like 9 hours of movies. Or we'd watch the entire thing of Jaws. Jaws 2, Jaws 3, Jaws, I can't know which one it is. We watch the entire series of the movies. And then we go and get Chinese food. And then we come back and finish the series. That's what we do. McDonald's is closed here for Christmas. So you know what? It's not closed here. I think they have limited hours. Die Hard, best Christmas movie ever. I know. But it is a Christmas movie because it happens at Christmas. No, I don't even know. Like, people talk about Hallmark movies. I can't do them. I can't do them. That whole thing, I can't do it. Any of these, like, really sappy movies. Like, even the most recent one, and it's not a Hallmark movie, but it's pretty damn close. Like, there's a movie that's out with Eddie Murphy that's a Christmas movie or something. It's pretty much Hallmark. Oh, Planes, Trains for us is always Thanksgiving. You go to the casino. J-Row, I used to go to the casino on the holidays, but it's always insanity. Yes, indeed. We just watched them and now watching Lethal Weapon series. Oh my God. Those are some of the funny thing is movies from the 80s that we thought were so cool and so good. We could watch now and we're like, what the hell were we thinking? Oh, Christmas Vacation is good. Hey there, Trini. I know, Adriana, I know you would be the one who wants the sappy movies. We got 2 Christmas Hallmark movies on TV for 2. I know, I can't do those. We do ham, turkey, the whole damn thing here after dinner, beers and football. Wow. We always see the Grinch and then Christmas Eve. I love it. Old 1960s. Yes. The Grinch cartoon thing. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Bamboozled. Just came into Like Your Life. Now back to Law and Crime. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Hi, Margie. How is it? Viking, how are you? I tried watching a Hallmark Christmas movie once and I threw it away. You guys, I'm not a sappy person like that. I can't watch those. Joe loves these sappy movies and stuff. Elf. We've already watched Elf. We haven't watched the Home Alone series again. I don't know if I like them. I know that sounds almost terrible, but I don't know. I know, Lois, they all end the same. Everybody's happy. No, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. I want to know, like, when they get out there and then they're like, damn it, they didn't have any, like, dumplings. I'm here a lot, but rarely post. Merry Christmas. Oh, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Yes. You guys are so fun. Yeah, so it's been quite the thing. Like, this weekend was busy. And who was the celebrity you saw, says Mike Tyler? Well, we narrowed it down. We've eliminated one. And everybody I have showed it to, and this is people that I did not say who it was to. I said, this is a person, and I now, after looking at it, now this is the reason why I say who it was. I didn't even notice the person to originally, okay? But they came up to me. I wasn't, if you watch the video, it was during the live stream yesterday. I've also made a short so that you guys can see it, and I pointed out who it was. If you look at the person, they have the biggest floppy hat on. Now, one, why are you wearing a hat like that? And it was dark out. It was very dim out. It was very dark in skies because the rain was coming. You would not be wearing sunglasses, okay? Because if I was wearing sunglasses yesterday, I would have been tripping over my feet. Mrs. Metalhead Warrior celebrates 10 months of membership, honey. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel that way. I appreciate you totally. So they're wearing a hat, massive scarf, massive coat, big sunglasses, like they were trying to hide. And once you see it, you can tell like they were trying not to be seen. But she came over to me and started talking and saying that, did you catch me on film? I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention. But after everything, and we started researching stuff, we feel that the person was Susan Sarandon. It was Louise from Thelma and Louise. And I'll be alone on Christmas Eve now. Dentist, what did you say? Dentist is hard. I usually watch the old movies. Oh, yeah. The old ones are good. The greatest story ever told every Christmas. Oh my God, the greatest story ever told. I can't. You made a comment yesterday when it happened where I said, it's like she's a celebrity and worried about being photographed. It was. And you know what? It wasn't until some people said that it started clicking for me, because I went back, because the thing is like when it happens in real time, in real time, I'm busy. Like, honestly, when I'm doing a live stream, I'm focused on you guys, what I'm doing, what I'm showing. I'm focused here. She should have had it at least apologize for Blue Beetle. Let me tell you, I'm focused here. I'm not focused on other people. And once in a while, I will catch people out of my eye line. Like, you know, I've seen celebrities and I said, this is this person, this is this person. And I'll come back and tell you who it was. Because like I said, I'm a very poor memory of people's names and stuff. I may recognize them, but see, this person I didn't even recognize because she was so covered up. But if she hadn't come up to me, I wouldn't have even noticed her. But because she made some massive deal, it was a crazy moment, Summer. And she made such a massive deal that I was like, what is your problem? And like, she wouldn't give it up. And I'm like, ma'am, there are cameras everywhere, honey. Everywhere there are cameras. But just for and then the fact that she kept saying, your consideration, for some reason that kept clicking, like, are you doing an acceptance speech for an award? For your consideration. Who says that? I would like to ask for your consideration. Who says that? Nobody says that. That is not normal speak. That it made me think about it. And then I went back and started looking and listening. And I'm like, holy hell. What was said? No, it was, yeah, no way. It couldn't have been her. It was her, because she does live here. And I understand why that she would have been covered up, because she made some remarks a few weeks ago that has put her in the spotlight, and it's a very bad spotlight. And like my sister even said, like her agent, and it was like this whole thing. Like, you start looking up what's happened in the past weeks with her, it's crazy. And now I'm like, I don't know. It's like, oh my God. It was funny. It was really funny. It was some crazy thing. And the crazy thing is that honestly, you're on the streets, you're in public. I've done professional photography in a lot of places. You're in public. You do not have the general thought of privacy, of not being photographed or seen on the streets. You're in the public. You're in the public. Okay. And stuff. That's what it is. And I double checked, and I thought, well, maybe, double checked everything, because like we're having a conversation. I'm live. and stuff. And so I sat there and thought, you know, and then Joe's like, well, what about putting it out? I'm like, honestly, I can do it because it's my content and I am part of the conversation. She's having it with me while I'm live, you know? No, she didn't. It was just crazy. Lisa, hey there. I'm guessing you won't be watching Thelma and Louise. I would watch it again. I still think it's a good movie. I've always thought she's a little weird, but you know, whatever. Hey, Vel. Regardless, she was having a bad day. I get it. She was having a bad day. That was a great video. One, I hate you in the street, you minding your own business, and people stop and go out of nowhere and make a big deal. Well, it was just funny because she did make such a big deal about it, and I was just like, it's okay, honey, calm down. She's nasty on her. I've never met any of it. You didn't ask her to speak, and she did it on her own. Exactly. You love the ending? Love the ending now. She threw herself off the cliff. I just thought it was hilarious. I don't understand what she was protesting about, Robert. Honestly, I don't. I don't get it because I wasn't focused on her. And people that actually walk around in a city that's this large, then to go up to somebody else and to make a point of it, you're just not. Here's the thing. This is the thing people have to remember. Nobody would have noticed her. Nobody paid any mind to her. Okay? But if you don't want something to have focus or attention drawn to, then don't do anything. Don't do anything. If you want attention drawn to something and you want people to focus on something, then that's what will grow. That's what it is. You're going to things will grow and become bigger if you focus and give attention to it. And that's exactly what I feel she did. I just thought, and the only thing is when I really put that short together, it wasn't in the thought process of that's who that was. I didn't know when I put my short together. I was just like, this person was crazy. Like they weren't even a part of my life. And then they made themselves a part of my life. And that's okay. I guess, you know. You have to have a certain expectation. I know that if I'm going to be walking around New York City, I've had my picture taken and posted on somebody else's Instagram. Am I going to contact that person and say, oh my God, you put me on Instagram? No, because I'm out in public, in a public space. Now, if they came into my bedroom and or my apartment and took a picture, that's a different story, but they didn't. Ambrose, she's not even with him anymore. She gave him up about a decade ago. She's not even with him anymore. Robert, you're going to have to get up and get your own coffee, honey. We're watching the city, not really focused on the people unless they come up to the camera and start talking. Exactly. Right, Steve? Like, all we saw was a woman running across the street. Mike Tyler, and you can't tape me. I'm a celebrity. He. It was just funny. It was very ironic, and it was a very New York moment. And the part that I thought was even more funny after I figured it out. What did you say? But Robert, go get your coffee. She spoke to you personally. You are sharing it for possibly millions to view. I think that's where people have the issue. There's no issue. She spoke to me personally. I'm filming, and FYI, in New York, there are some states, I will tell you, New York is a one person consent state for recording. As long as one of the parties gives consent, it can be recorded. I am one of the parties, and she was there, you know. It was recorded. We were live streaming. She knew it. She feels harassed because of the incident. Her remarks. Well, the thing is, if you feel harassed there, though, Sabine, why are you coming up to me? I wasn't even. And the funny thing is if you hear my conversation on the video prior to her speaking, I'm talking to the chat. I'm saying, hi there, EBK. That's what's twisted. Not even say anything. We're talking about going to a restaurant that Romachek, one of the other viewers, had mentioned to us that had reopened. That was the conversation. She literally inserted herself into my life and my live stream. She chose, and that's the best part, when people do their own choice and then all of a sudden they're a victim. I didn't come running at her. It wasn't a Princess Di moment. I'm like, honey, don't get it twisted. And the part that, like I said, the part that I thought was really funny was that if you're going to act that way, we are all still going to react the same way. No matter what, here in New York, I will tell you, like before where I used to live, I would have been more reserved. And like, if somebody had said something like that to me, I would have been like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I would have I don't know. I don't want to say coward. I don't want to say would have shied away from it more, or would have been like, oh, you know what I mean? In New York, you really don't have the patience nor the time, nor listen, we're all in it together. That's the whole part of it. We're all in it together. She's bitter and wanted up out of work across who makes stupid comments and gets nailed for it. And it was dumb. And actually, you know what, Mike? I'm going to tell you this right now. I am very, very aware. I try to be very aware of people who come up to me. I will not film them. I will always say, I'm filming right now. Do you want to be on camera? Do you not? It's up to you. I will never start a live stream if somebody's there. I will not ever just make a video and assume that you want to be on camera. I do not do that. I always ask. In fact, people know that have met me here and that can speak to this, like the metalheads I have met, Din, all of these people I have always asked. I never assume that you want to be on camera. I try to respect people's privacies and stuff like that. She's just out there in the open. Nobody knew who she was. I didn't know until after everybody started coming up. I think that's who this is. That's what was so crazy. Maybe your channel will go viral if someone reports this to TMZ, Steve D. I know it won't be you since you're not that type of person. People have suggested that to me, to do that, because it's a hot topic right now. And like I said, everybody can have a bad day. And I know that as I am, and I'm not even close to anything being like celebrity. Okay, we all know this. I'm just Ange. I'm just Yo Ange. But everybody can have a bad day, and you can go off and on something, and you might do something that is probably not the best thing to do. So, yes, did I put out a short? Yes, that was something I thought was funny. I didn't know who she was. But I'm not going to go and then solicit my video to another thing so that it could go viral and stuff. Because one, that's not me. That's not my brand. That's not my channel. That's not who I am. Her costume deserves an Oscar. You know what I thought? I thought her costume, I kept thinking, honey, if you wanted to be incognito, could you please get a better costume? Because it looked ridiculous. When you started looking at it all, it was crazy looking. It was like, guys, I could go put something together right now and you guys would die laughing. Like, swear to God, I think I might have to do that. Okay, just so you guys know, I might be doing a short, and just be prepared. It will be funny. It will be funny. Trust me, okay? But anyway, like I said, I am not going to be soliciting TMZ. I'm not going to be sending it out there. I've actually made sure that my video is not allowed for other people to make shorts. Like the video, even my short can't be used for other people to make shorts legally. Just in case, seriously, and I do this on most of my stuff, but just in case somebody wants to try to take it and use it and stuff like that, that I would still have that. Yeah, and I get that. Right, Lori, I totally get it. And that's why I said, I made the thing, whatever, but she was having a bad day. Everybody has a bad day. That's what it is. I did find it was really funny that we were literally doing like investigation, like, who is this? We were taking like, what does she look like this? You know, because they look different with makeup on and not makeup on. And it was just funny because you go down a rabbit hole. And I do run into a ton of celebrities. I run into a lot of celebrities here in the city, and they're regular people. They're regular people, guys. They're not any better than you or me, and we aren't any better than them. We are all in the same shiz. We are all in the same shiz, especially here. We all need to get somewhere, and it's raining on all of us, okay? It's not like it's raining on me and they're walking in sunshine. We all getting wet. So anyway, but guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys like that I made my son his puppy chow again. It was a very simple recipe. I will actually note it in the comments. It's super, super simple. It took me maybe less than 15 minutes to throw together from start to finish. I could have done the dishes in that time, but you know, y'all are here and you guys don't want to see that. But anyway, guys, have a good day. It's Monday. Please stay dry if you're out here on the East Coast, because I know I am going to be wet. I'm going to be wet because I have to go out there. And it's going to be like galoshes and raincoat and rain, everything. I don't know. It's too much rain. But you guys are great. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day, and I'll be talking to you later. Bye.